What up, y'all? Back again. Today I wanted to talk to you about the narcissist and indifference. Have you ever thought about, I think this is the similarity that comes up in all of us that drags us to the narcissist in a lot of ways, that reminds us of our caregiver, and similarity that we've seen in all narcissists that kind of leads you to the to want to be attached to the narcissist because of some trauma related to childhood, where you kind of felt detached because the caregiver in your life when you were a child, like for instance your mother or whoever it was that was the narcissist, they had a lot of indifference, and so you really have this feeling in your heart and kind of drawn to that narcissist that pops up in your life later, because the narcissist has indifference towards you as well. And so I'm not saying this is conscious, but it's kind of unconscious, at least, till you wake up and start kind of dissecting things and going through them for yourself and understanding what you're dealing with and why you're dealing with it, and being able to go inside and figure out, like, with now the tools you have to work with, what's really going on. And I think that what's common in all of the childhood traumas, and that lead us back to the narcissist, is the indifference. It's kind of like, and you kind of feel, I think, unconsciously, that you're going to be able to win them over. If you love them enough, if you love the narcissist enough, if you give them a lot of love and, support, and you take care of them and give them a good life, that the narcissist now is going to be like the caregiver, except they're going to change, and I think that I'm bringing this up because I mean, this is something that I've realized in my life, and I know that it's a commonality at all narcissists. So they may have been much more treacherous than, say, the family caregiver, the one that you dealt with, the narcissist. So I'm not saying in all qualities and concerns, but I'm saying, like, the one thing that stuck out to me seems to be in all narcissists, that is a problem with people that are, generally speaking, that are pretty healthy or out of humanity, versus the narcissist. I don't consider the narcissist humanity, because they're not. But is that they, you can perform for them. I mean, like, you can do things for them. You can go out of your way and you could build them some sort of project that you spent weeks on or something, and they'll just act as if it wasn't a big deal at the end. Like, this is what was something that would, early on, you knew that it would make them happy, because they made it clear to you that if you could help them with this project and you complete this project, and it may take a lot of your time, a lot of your ingenuity, a lot of your creativity, and then about when you're like 3/4 of the way through the project and you're getting excited because you're expecting to see excitement on their face, they act like it doesn't even matter anymore. It's not even a big deal what you did. Like, they're focused now on something else that they need help with, that they need for you to help them with, because this is what it's going to take to make them happy. It's like moving the goalposts, and so I wanted to bring that up because maybe you need to dwell on it as well and see if that was something that may have occurred in your life as well, because that's something that all narcissists share, is that they have indifference, and you feel like a lot of times, unconsciously of course, but that you can win over the narcissist. I think unconsciously you just want to, that's what I think in a lot of ways gets you back in that hamster wheel, running in circles again and ruminating and stuff like that, because you really want to get to the point to where this person will love you, will truly love you, and that's what's missing. You kind of thought that their love was displaced before, until you actually understand the narcissist and how their true mind thinks. Because when you understand how their true mind thinks, you kind of that it's much worse than you ever thought, that their true mind and their true heart has no love in them. And so, but until you understand the true thinking of the narcissist, that you kind of feel like that their love was kind of misplaced, and they just don't show a whole lot of feeling, but they really mean well. They just maybe they just don't show things in certain sort of ways, and you kind of like are able to deflect these things off from the way you feel. And these are, in some ways, like, this is one of the major red flags, is when when you see a lot of indifference, when you're doing a lot of kind things for somebody and they kind of act like it doesn't matter. And you will learn that when you're dealing with a narcissist, that you'll never win them over. But I'm talking about, initially speaking, before you woke up. So let me know in the comments what you think led you to the narcissist. Because for me, I think one of the major things that led me to the narcissist was the indifference. And they did have they do spark your interest, I think, a lot of times, in regards to they hide so much about themselves that you have this curiosity. So for me, it was like curiosity and the indifference. But when I match them up with the narcissist that raised me, compared to all three of the ones that I had relationships with, they all had this indifference, and they also had this wonderment about them, who they are. Like, they weren't an open book, that's for sure. It was very hard to get any detailed information from them. So I definitely had a lot of curiosity and wanted to know more. Although usually what happens is when you find out more, it's just more lies. And so that's just something I wanted to air out tonight. Indifference and curiosity were probably the two things that probably drew me in again and again. And I think unconsciously I felt like if I could know more, and if I could love them the very best that I could, that I would get through to them. And now I know that the etiology of things and the pathology is that will never happen. And the narcissist will never change. They're completely fixed. And so let me know in the comments what you think. Give me a like, a subscription, thumbs up. Stand tall, soldier. Peace out. Love y'all. Peace.